very short beginning to this week. And here's why. I want you to take today off. Yeah, normally this would be the day we would do an introduction to the topic, so an introduction to possibility in this case. But this week, I want you to take today off because we're going to experience the phenomenon of incubation.
Not that kind of incubation. Oh, it is cute though. Not that kind of incubation either. Although that's also cute. No, not business incubation. Definitely not that kind. What is that anyway? By incubation, I mean just taking a break.
You've done several weeks of hard work on your project, looking at new ways to approach it, and getting ready to generate big ideas. Before you do that, you're going to let things incubate. It's really simple. Incubation is a process in which you just stop thinking. Don't focus on the project. Don't focus on the problem. Take a day now to just ignore it. This is a technique that great creative thinkers have always used. Albert Einstein famously was a violin fanatic, played violin a lot. Often, he would play it when he intentionally wanted to get a break from working in his lab. He would do his work in his office and take a break and go play the violin. That would help him stimulate new ideas. Lots of famous creative people like to take long walks. This includes people like Isaac Asimov, Beethoven, Freud, Faulkner, Kafka, Descartes, Tolstoy, Tchaikovsky, Darwin, Dickens.
Richard Feynman used to go to strip clubs to get his ideas. I don't mean you should go to strip clubs. What I mean is, look, we've all had these experiences. Remember that name while you're cooking something or figuring out the best way to present your work findings while you're in the shower that morning.
Creativity happens best when the mind is close to sleeping. Salvador Dali famously used to sit in his atelier with a heavy key in his hand and fall asleep, sitting in a chair. When he fell asleep, the key would fall out of his hand, hit the ground, and wake him up again. He would be then in this state between sleep and waking, and that is how he painted a lot of his most famous works. Many creatives prefer to work as soon as they wake up. This is why Julia Cameron suggested that free writing happen in the morning. The fact is that daydreamers score higher on creativity tests, according to Jonathan Schooler at UC Santa Barbara. His research is only one study of many that shows that daydreaming is a key part of the creative thinking process. We spend up to half our waking lives in daydreams. These daydreams are aimed at solving real-world problems we're not dealing with in that moment.
A lot of people think that deadlines make them more creative. The fact is, deadlines are terrible for creative thinking. Nobody gets better ideas at the last minute except by accident. Look, it may seem like it due to the cognitive distortion brought on by no sleep, too much caffeine, hyperfocus, or some other effect of an all-night rampage. Last-minute panic is healthy for productivity because it focuses the mind by shutting out distractions like Facebook or sock drawers. And that's the problem. Productivity doesn't mean creativity. In fact, creativity benefits greatly from distraction. Daydreaming is far better for creativity than deadlines.
So that is why today, I don't want you to do anything. You've watched this video.
Now go do, well, anything. Whatever it is you like to do to stop thinking. Take a walk. Play the violin. Play with Legos. Make toy trains. Sculpt something. Paint something. Or just stare out the window. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you take the time to incubate. Oh, but that is cute.